Bring here are 15 advanced level the sentences demonstrating the precise the use of bring, take, and fetch along their associated prepositions. The verbs are prepositions are bolded for the clarity. Bring movement towards a focal point causing the state. In advanced English, bring is the frequently used the complex phrasal verbs and formal preposition phrases to denote causing an event, applying influence, and introducing a concept. A visionary CEO managed to bring about the paradigm of shift in a corporate ethos, transitioning the organization from a rigid hierarchy to an angle decentralized framework, bring about the cause to happen. The seasoned diplomat had to bring all her considerable political leverages to bring bear on the negotiation to avert an impending geological crisis, bring to bear on an applying pressure or influence. A newly ratified international treaty will bring stringent environment regulations into the effect across all member states by the commencement of the next fiscal quarters, bring into effect to implement across spanning the exhaustive forensic investigation ultimately succeeding in a bringing to clandestine financial mechanism to fight to light, exposing the deeply enhanced entrenched corruption within the highest echelon of the administration, bring to light to reveal within inside. The prosecution expected to bring forth incontrovertible evidence, incontrovertible evidence at the upcoming tribunal, thereby substantiating to allegation of systematic embezzlement against the former minister, bring forth to present produce at a location of event against in opposition to take movement away from the speaker assuming control or changing state. In advanced context, take is heavily utilized the idiomatic expression and phrasal verb that denote assuming responsibility, considering factors, and removing someone, something from a place. When formulating the microeconomic policy, the central bank must take the volatile fluctuation in the global commodity prices into the account to prevent inflationary spirals. Take into account to consider carefully. The board of directors decide to take the regional manager to task for his aggregation negligence in the overseeing the mandated compliance with the protocol. Take to the task the reprimand those scolded severely. The despite the overwhelming skepticism of their peers, the prodigious researcher chose to take upon himself the monumental burden of deciphering the enormous quantum data. Take upon oneself to assume a responsibility on duty. Following the hostile takeover with the multinational conglomerate swiftly moved to take over the operational reins of the enterprise, streamline its assets across the continent, take over to assume control across through our own area. Acting on the freshly issued warrant, the federal agent proceeded to take the prime suspect into custody, hereby halting the attempt fight across the international border, take away custody to arrest, detain on the based on across over, fetch, going to a palace, getting to getting something, someone, or returning. While fetch can seem basic of everyday speech, fetching a ball in advance or literally meaning it's used to denote retrieving from the specific sources arriving the destination after a journey or a commercial value and a item. Antiquarian was the commission to fetch the rare Ming dynasty vase from the secure climate control that depository in Geneva for the upcoming museum exhibition, fetch from to retrieve from a sources in location. The elite retrieval specialist from covertly deployed behind the enemy lines the face of the downed pilot back to the allied base before the opposing sources could be intercept them. Fetch back to retrieve or return to a specific destination. The pristine unopened vintage wine the anticipated to fetch the exorbitant prices at the exclusive auction in the London, easily suppressing the pre-sale estimated by the significant margin fetch at to be sold for a piece at a specific event, indicating the margin of differences. After hours the navigating the treacherous fog-laden straits, the battered vessel finally fetch up against the cliffs of the northern peninsula, faced against to arrive end of the place offer the abruptly on after the long journey. The diplomatic envoy the dispatched to the neighboring state to face the exiled resident out of the hostile territory, escort them the safely to the capital, fetch out the retrieve the removal from the inside place to destination. Thank you.